Good morning. I hope everyone's well this morning and you're higher and drier, higher and drier than I am. It's like Chinese water torture. That's what they used to call it. I don't know if that's still politically correct or if that's, I don't know. But anyway, it used to be they would just drop one drop at a time, right between your eyes on your forehead so that the torture really was insidiously cruel because it was a gentle drop. It wouldn't necessarily hurt you. I wasn't it at all. But after hours on end of every time that drop hitting you right there in between your eyes, your eyes are going to look at the drop. Thunk, 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 every time. You're going to have a headache after about an hour of that. After about 24 hours, you can't imagine the pain. It's torture. Now, it's been raining here for 4 days. It's not hitting me in the forehead, but just hearing the drops in the background, it is. It's like a psychological torture. It's like you think, oh man, maybe these are the days of Noah. Maybe something else is going on. I don't know. But anyway, the weather's still raining. We're still in the middle of Hurricane Harvey, I guess. I just received a notification that we're under a flash flood warning until Wednesday at 1 a.m. And it's barely Tuesday at 6 a.m. So that's a long time. It's many hours of torture. But there's a lot of people out there that have it worse off than I do, I can tell you that. And they're in my prayers. And see, I believe in prayers. And I think there comes a time when it goes beyond some designer label religion that, you have to practice some rites or some rituals and whatever the religious dogma says it's time to do. And take all that out of the equation. There's still a force, and it affects all humans, and it goes on a spectrum from good to evil. There it is. That's the force in Star Wars, is that force from that spectrum from good to evil. And that force, that's the same force we deal with, from good to evil, from God to devil. It's amazing that they're just one letter off from each other, isn't it? Good and God and evil and devil. One letter off. And then we run into evil. Things that are scary. Now, this is scary to me. That's huge. Good Lord. Is that its feeding tentacle or something really much more scary? I mean, could you imagine what that is? Oh my God. Is it impregnating the sun? Is it eating food from the sun? Is that its snout? The hell? I say, what the hell is that? Did you see the wake it left behind? Isn't that funny that it was found in 2012 when they said there would be an awakening? Yeah, you think that's what the Egyptians were really worshiping? And I think that may have been what caused the eclipse to happen in 90 minutes? Yeah. Now, I do believe in God, as I said. And guess what? Not the God of religions, but the God, the source God, the God that created that. Something created that. So yeah, I believe in God, and I believe God created all things. A force of some sort. And I'm not going to put any label on it. I'm not going to put religious dogma on that. Something created that. Dear God, would you like to see its parents? Because guess what? You see my mouse there? That's the Earth. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many planets long is that thing? Good God Almighty. When I tell you size matters, well, yeah, it does. See, this thing's not going to land on our planet. It's not going to invade us. It might eat us whole, as in the entire planet. Or maybe that's not a feeding tentacle as much as it could be something else, and it impregnated our planet. Because, remember, I have this theory that Mother Earth is really a planet-sized living leviathan and was pregnant. And there's reasons why I've come to believe that.
It ejected a piece of the Earth from below.
You can sense that something isn't right. You can feel it from thousands of distant miles. But what exactly is taking place on the frozen continent that has the rest of the world worried? We can begin with a giant crack, some 70 miles long, that has developed at the South Pole.
Mars, Neptune, this is the moon right here, and Venus, all kind of in a line. It's not a straight line, but they are all lined up, giving you a celestial show in the night sky.
Oh boy. So we have all these planets lining up, and here comes Nibiru. Oh, take a look at that. Yeah. Oh, that's a sundog, though. That's just a flare, right? That's an anomaly. You know, I'm trying once again to vet the information that I'm coming across and mix it in combination with my creativity. And I have a creative mind. So, I have a vivid imagination. But,